Okay, you guys, so I decided last night that I really wanted to try plein air oil painting. I do not know what I'm doing. We are winging it. We are winging it for real, because it's been probably a good 15 years or so, at least 15 years that I've done any oil painting whatsoever. I don't remember anything about oil painting other than fat over lean, which is the one thing that was just drilled into our minds. I have gotten off to a terrible start with this whole adventure. The weather, awful. It's gray, it's gross, it's cold. The Pochade box that I thought that I would, mount on a tripod and, do some standing and painting and all of that, did not work. Did not work at all. I could never get it to feel very stable. So we're gonna sit on the floor, y'all. And the paint is student grade at best. It's old. It's old from when I went to school. It seems fine consistency wise, maybe a little stiff, but hopefully the paint thinner, terpenoid, whatever you want to call it, will solve that for me. Fingers crossed. The paint itself was so incredibly hard to open. Could not turn the lids hardly at all. The ones that I could turn literally shattered into dust. That's how old this paint is. And yeah, so really and truly having not a great time so far. We are gonna see how this goes. Wish me luck. Okay, voiceover rep here. This portion of the video needed to be re-recorded because it was sounding pretty bad. So we're heading over to the San Bernard Wildlife Refuge. It's a little wildlife refuge right next to the San Bernard River, and I've been here lots of times, though it has been a while. It's got a lot of different types of terrain, mostly marshland, but trails, auto trails, and observation decks. I considered the different types of locations and settled on going down the auto trail and then going to the observation deck. Part of the reason that I did that is because I thought that that would give me probably the most scenic and simple view, and also probably a safer location to paint from, because this place does have tons of alligators and snakes. You will see, because the place that we're going is called Moccasin Pond, which is very aptly named. But it did offer, I think, the best option as you're kind of overlooking the marshland. It's a little windy, so hopefully you can hear me, but I've already seen some pretty cool birds. I saw a kingfisher, which was really neat, but they fly so fast, so hopefully it'll come back through here. But I'm gonna try to maybe paint some of the scenery. Let's see how it goes. I feel like this is probably not the best choice for a first time kind of thing, but we will try it. I'll show you what I brought with me. I think I'm gonna set this thing here. Hopefully I don't regret this. So this is the little Pochade box that I was trying to mount on a tripod, but didn't really work out. I feel like it is missing a piece or something here. Maybe a pallet used to sit in here. because all of the like brushes and everything end up like falling all over the place, but that's all right. I brought this paper palette, a couple jars of different things. This is terpenoid, linseed oil, a couple of these little guys, but I don't even know if I'll use those. I miscounted all of my spots, so I ended up not putting any white in my palette, but honestly I think that's probably for the better. I think I'm gonna just bring a white tube of paint and just squeeze out what I need. And then this is my little palette. This is where I ended up. It's a little messy already, but I've got burnt umber, burnt sienna, yellow ochre, I think it was like cadmium yellow medium, Naples yellow, lemon yellow, Payne's gray, ultramarine, cerulean, sap green, alizarin, and cadmium red. So hopefully that is a good selection of colors. I have no idea how much paint you're supposed to use, so I loaded this thing up pretty good. Again, student grade paint, so I'm not gonna be like upset if I waste stuff or if it dries out or whatever, but this thing is supposed to be at least somewhat like airtight or watertight or whatever you want to call it, so hopefully it'll last in here for a while and I'll be able to make a couple paintings before needing to refill this. So yeah, all right, let me get this all kind of situated and set up. I guess I'll put you on time lapse. All right, so I made my little sketch. Like I said, nothing super exciting here, but I figured I'd try to find something that had a good little bit of contrast and structure since this is my first time. So I'm gonna be, drawing kind of this area over here a little bit. And then I'll add in some of the cool birds that I'm seeing. So I guess let's get started. Okay, voiceover Reb here. In a second, I'm gonna turn the camera so that you can see a flock of birds that was so incredibly loud. As somebody who watched the movie Birds way too young in my life, it was terrifying. Like, I don't think that the video will convey just how loud and how suddenly loud it was, but it was wild to see and to hear. So just a little like side note for you. Okay, voiceover Reb here again. This was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, so I commend those of you who do this on a regular basis. There were so many times in this process that I was just feeling so lost as to what like layer I should work on next, how much paint I should be using, not trying to get like lost in the like little tiny details, but still get enough like detail and contrast that it made sense. So yeah, it was a challenge, but I will say I did have a lot of fun and it was an enjoyable experience. Okay, so it's pretty rough. This is probably not the best choice for like a very first oil painting, but whatever, you can only learn, and I guess it just hopefully will get better from here. But that being said, I'm, you know, happy-ish with it. It's fine. I don't think I will paint anymore on this today. I think I'm gonna let it sit in my brain for a little bit, and I don't know, maybe we'll rework it a little bit. But as far as the experience goes, the Pochade box worked pretty good, considering I think I need to figure out like a little bit of like the layout. I need to be a lot more organized, I guess, because I was pretty kind of all over the place with the mixing and all of that. I think I need to, you know, do a little bit of better planning. But at least I feel like I had everything that I needed, I guess, which was good. I didn't feel like I was necessarily missing anything, except for maybe some like more napkins or something like that. I still have some, but something a little stronger. And maybe some gloves. I don't know. I'm not super huge on the like having oil all over my hands feeling, even though I stayed pretty clean. But I'm gonna wrap it up. This thing's pretty cool. It's like a old Pochade box that I got from like an estate sale a long time ago. And one thing that I do like about it is that it actually has like storage. So I can just like flip this over and pop it in here, and it keeps it secure. Hopefully. That's the idea, at least. So yeah, close it up, and it all kind of fits together in this one little box. So yeah, pretty neat. And I think this thing holds like technically 3 panels, but with the jars and stuff, makes it a little difficult to put that last one in because it's pretty low. But for the ones that I have, it fits in there good. Yeah, see, this folds up, and it's a panel carrier. So yeah, I will try it again. I'm not gonna throw in the towel just yet, even though definitely at one point I was like, I give up and I'm never gonna do this again. But you know, I just probably need to watch some videos, do some training, that kind of thing, and practice. So with that, I will close the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little painting adventure, and I am pretty sure I will be bringing you guys on the next one. Till then, I will catch you guys on the next video.